Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Layla B here, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to teach him how to treat you and how to make a guy respect you. So if you're interested in learning more on how to do that, then continue watching. Okay, so first tip number one, and the only way you're going to get a guy to respect you or to teach him how to treat you is you have to love yourself first. And I know people always talk about like other people can't love you until you learn to love yourself, and that really is true, because if you don't love yourself, then you're gonna let people walk all over you. You're gonna let people treat you however they feel that they should treat you, and you don't want that. You want people to treat you with the utmost respect, and you definitely want a man to see you with respect. So definitely know what your self-respect is and know what your self-worth is. Number two is, how do you want to be treated? And this is extremely important, because you have to know, how do you want to be treated by a guy? What does that look like? What do you not like a guy to do? Do you not like guys that cuss at you? Do you not like guys that, stand you up? Do you not like guys that, are rude, or especially in public? And just think about some of the things that you don't want a guy to do with you or around you or to you. I know a lot of girls, they grow up seeing a certain type of man in the household, and they think that some of the behavior is okay, depending on what the man is doing. And if you grow up seeing a man beat your mother or beat women, is that something that you really feel like you want in your relationship? You have to know these things, like what is not okay, and what are some things that you want a guy to do. Like, do you want a guy that talks to you in a low tone? Do you want a guy that comes at you with a certain level of respect? You have to know these things, so when it does get presented, when a guy does test you on some of these things, you can let him know, like, hey, that's not okay, I don't like that, or this is the type of things that I want a guy to do for me. You know what I mean? So you have to be able to you have to be able to communicate your needs, but you have to know what those are first. Okay, number three. Now this goes into what we were just talking about. You have to let him know what it is that you want. And a lot of the time we like to assume guys should just know what I want. Guys should just know what it is that I'm looking for, or what it is that I want to be treated. But a lot of guys don't. And it's not even just guys, just people in general. Like, no one can read your mind. You know what I mean? So, and if someone is walking all over you, it's because you're allowing them to. You have to stand up for yourself and let them know what it is that you don't like. If he is yelling at you, or talking to you in a disrespectful tone, or saying certain things, you need to let him know right then and there, hey, whatever you're doing right now is totally unacceptable. Or whatever it is that whatever he's doing, you need to let him know that is not something that you're gonna just stand there for. Like, you have to let him know, you have to let them know right then and there. You can't sit there and wait and be like, oh, what if he doesn't like me, or what if this doesn't happen, or what if he hates me after that? Let him hate you. Let him not like you. Let him walk out that door. When you let him know what you're not going to put up with, he's going to either respect that, or he's going to walk away. And if he walks away, then good riddance, because he did not deserve you in the first place. If he is disrespecting you, you let him know right away. Do not wait until later, or the next day, or after that. You let him know right then and there. If he is texting other women, and this is if he's your man and stuff, or you guys are getting to that point, let him know, like, that's not something that is okay with me, and you have to be okay with that. And don't sit there and let him know in this shy, like, I don't really like it when you do that. Like, no, let him know, like, this is not okay, and I don't appreciate you talking to me in this type of way. I don't appreciate the behavior that you're displaying to me. Now, you don't have to say it the way I'm saying it. You could definitely say it in your way, but the most important thing is to say it, but also do not say it in a barking manner. Do not give him ultimatums. Do not be rude about it. Just really let him know, like, I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. And he's either going to respect it, or he's going to get going. Period. Number 4, and this is important because it goes with number 3, is once you let him know what your needs are and what you've communicated to him, that you don't like X, Y, and Z behavior, or you don't like what he was doing or what he was saying, and he continues that behavior, don't be afraid to walk away. Walk that walk and get out of there. Let him know that you are not going to stand for whatever stuff he's on or whatever he feels like he can tell you. That is not okay. And I know a lot of us, we try to stick in there and tell people like, I didn't like this, and I told him that this is what I want, and I told him that if he didn't do this, that I would leave, whatever. But the thing is, we never do it. We never leave. We never walk away. We never live up to our words because we're so afraid to leave ourselves. And I think that's the problem. We have to be okay with walking away. So if he's doing something disrespectful, or he's doing anything that you do not like or you do not stand for, you need to let him know. And if he continues that behavior, then walk away. And walk away, and until he gets it together, then you can come back. But you have to let him know that what you are saying holds true, because a lot of people like to give out their ultimatums and like to say all these different things like, if you do this and I'm leaving, even with like cheating. If a guy cheats on you, or if you let him know like, you're cheating on me, or you're coming in at all hours of the night, but you're letting him do that because he knows you're going to stay there. He knows you're going to be around after that. He knows you're going to be there. He knows, oh, okay, she's just talking, like she'll get over it eventually. And no, that's not okay. Like, you do not sit there and take that. Like, if he's doing something that's disrespectful, then you get up and you walk out. Okay. And number 5, you rinse and repeat. You do this every time he steps out of line, or every time he does something disrespectful. It doesn't even have to be super disrespectful. It could be little things here and there, but eventually he doesn't know you. And so it's almost like kind of like a little kid. A little kid is going to test both of his parents to see which of the parents are going to, let him get away with stuff. One parent may let him eat all the candy, another parent may not let him get all the candy. But he's going to test both parents to see which one is going to do it. And eventually he'll learn which parent not to do it with. It's the same thing with dating. It's the same thing with other people. People are going to test you, especially men are going to test you on what you are going to put up with. What are you going to tolerate with? Especially with dating and with men, with sex. A guy is going to test to see how far he can get with you. If he's going to sit there and if he's sitting there and asking you all these questions about sex, or he's trying to do things sexually, and you're allowing it to happen, even though you don't want to have sex this early, but you're just kind of going with the flow, you're letting him know, hey, I don't really want to do this. However, I'm not saying no either. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's okay for them to just take it, but I'm saying you can't sit there and be afraid to let him know what's going on, and you can't be afraid to keep, repeating that. Like, this is how I want to be treated, and if you're not going to treat me this way, then I'm walking. I hope this helped you guys. This is it for this video. I really hope that some of these tips really resonate with you guys and really can kind of understand what it is that you want from a guy and how you want to be treated. If you guys have any more video suggestions, please let me know down in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.